Hello Libra and welcome back to my channel. This is your November love reading for my Libras, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate with everybody. Please take what feels right and leave the rest behind. Always trust your intuition. Let's dive deep and see what is going on with my Libras for the month of November. And love, what is the general energy for Libras? Thank you. Unfinished symphony, unfinished business here, my loves. Clean it up. Okay, so I feel like there is a situation that needs to be completed. It hasn't fully come to an end yet. I feel like maybe there was a separation here and you're not, there is some ashes. Oh no, it's part of the card, okay? There's been a separation here, but I feel like you're not done with each other yet, even though you might have moved away from each other and are not in communication at the moment. I feel like there's unfinished business here. There is still things that need to be said. Let's see what we have going on here. The deck in reverse. It's mixed. Okay. Let's see, what do we have for Libras for the month of November? What is this unfinished symphony and clean it up? Unfinished business and clean it up. Thank you. Okay, let's move this down so you can actually see the cards into the frame. 8 of Wands, you guys. We have, okay. 8 of Wands, what else do we have? Definitely communication happening. I feel like this came out in reverse, by the way. I just flipped it, but it came out in reverse. I feel like there was a lack of communication in the past because, like I said, there was a separation here, which obviously means you guys weren't talking anymore, but I feel like communication is approaching. Definitely, yes. I feel like you guys got into it really hard and the separation occurred. Let's see, what else do we have? Thank you. The High Priestess in reverse. I feel like maybe the person you're dealing with was not expressing how they truly feel, and that was causing issues. Knight of Cups, and then what else do we have? What is the last card? The last 2 cards, I guess. 3 cards. Holy, okay. Let me just move them over here so you can see them in the frame. Oh boy, is this a reconciliation, you guys? Oh boy, what do we have here? Okay. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this is a situation that was weighing on you quite a bit. I feel like there is a lot of love here, but because of misunderstandings, you guys had to separate for a little bit. I do feel like you're coming back together. I feel like this is not done. Okay, so let's begin with the clarification so we can dive deep. So far we have 8 of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords, the High Priestess, the Knight of Cups, the Fool, the 4 of Wands, and the Empress. And then for the general energy, we have Unfinished Symphony and Clean It Up. So far this is the story. You were together in the past. You weren't communicating very clearly. You were not, when I say you, I mean, like, feel free to flip the roles. I mean, you guys in general. The communication wasn't very clear. You guys were not communicating how you truly felt, and this was causing issues within the relationship. But I feel like this is a connection this is the strongest connection your person has felt. And I feel like they're coming back to understand if this is really over or if this can actually go somewhere. And I can definitely tell you that this is actually going somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of thinking, a lot of heavy energies on the side, but then we move on to the brighter side of the story where they are, again, coming back wanting maybe they weren't giving you what you wanted in the past and now they're ready to do that. Let's clarify and see what we have. What is this 8 of Wands in reverse? What is this 8 of Wands in reverse? Thank you. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you were holding on to something and again, I feel like you're, in terms of how you felt, whatever you guys were saying to each other, you were holding on a lot. You were, what's the word I'm looking for? This person was not giving you what you wanted, and they were not, either you or your person was not giving the other person what they wanted, and they were just pulling back. Like, I'm gonna give you the little breadcrumbs, and that's all I'm gonna give you for now, and you figure out what you want to do, but for now, that's what I'm doing. Like, this is where I feel comfortable right now. And I feel like this was pissing you off. Like, why are you not giving me what I want? Why are you being, selfish here? And let's see what this 5 of Swords is. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like your person wasn't giving you much stability in terms of this connection. Like, they weren't willing to move this forward in the sense of, maybe moving in together, maybe the house, maybe marriage. They were, or maybe for some of you, this was a situationship where they weren't willing to commit to something more serious, and this was really pissing you off. And honestly, I don't blame you. I feel like you're ready for something solid, and this person was just not there. They just weren't in that stage of life yet. They might be now from what I can see, but let's see, it's looking really nice over here, but in the past it wasn't too nice. What is this High Priestess in reverse? High Priestess in reverse. Can we clarify for my Libras? The 3 of Wands. I feel like you were waiting for this to, to fix itself, but it just wasn't. And this caused you to just pull back completely and say, you know what? I'm done for now. When you're ready, call me up and we'll figure this out. But for now, I'm pulling back because I'm not willing to put up with this BS. What is this Knight of Cups? I feel like your person had work to do. And again, feel free to flip the roles if you have to, you and your person. There was work that needed to be done there. They just weren't ready in the past. Or they weren't able to communicate properly and express their feelings properly. And this is what drives you crazy. Like, why aren't you telling me how you feel? That's what I'm hearing. Like, why aren't you telling me how you feel? The Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this took a turn. I feel like the distance you guys had allowed this person to realize how much they truly want to be with you. And I don't think they've had a connection like this before. And you realize what you had after you lose it. And I feel like this person realized they had you after they lost you, and now they're doing a 360. Like, hold on a second here. I had what I wanted, but I didn't realize I wanted it back then. But now I'm gonna go back and get it because that's mine. Let's see. The Fool. What is this Fool? It's definitely a new beginning for you guys. There's definitely communication coming. Very, very, okay. It might not be quick, meaning it might not be tomorrow. Maybe it's not the first week of the month, but it's approaching. It's approaching, and that's for sure. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. We have the Ace of Pentacles underneath the Fool. I feel like this is a complete new beginning where this person is stepping up as a more abundant person, willing to give you what you deserve, willing to give you more stability, not only financially, because I do feel like this person has also taken the time to work on their business and create something out of themselves, make something out of themselves. And again, maybe you've been apart for a while to where, this person grew up a bit and now is able to show up as that, husband material that you were craving and wanting at the time. And so now they're showing up with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. Now, let's give this another chance. I'm gonna jump into it again. Now they're ready to move this forward. And honestly, this is beautiful. We have the Four of Wands, guys. This is a marriage card for me. This is definitely a commitment card. Let's see what we have here with the Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands for my lovely Libras for the month of November? Jeez, that's a lot of cards, you guys. One card, please. Thank you. We have the King of Cups. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Over here, they weren't willing to give you what you wanted. Over here, they're showing up as the King of Cups, meaning they're coming forward as an abundant, sincere, a loving, a passionate, a caring person. Exactly what you wanted in the past. I don't know if you've been manifesting this. I don't know if you've, doing techniques and little things here and there to get this person to show up this way. I don't know what you've been doing, but it's working. And I feel like King of Cups, now they're ready to really be the partner you've always wanted. And, it took time. It took time. I'm a Libra. I know how this feels. Sometimes we want this quickly. We want things really quickly, but, good things take time sometimes, What is this Empress? What is this Empress? Thank you. I feel the Fool. I feel like you're, again, this is beautiful. I feel like this connection is going to be very, this is gonna happen quickly. Once this person approaches you and once you guys have this conversation, it's gonna take off fairly quickly. Now, this is going to be very grounded, very abundant, very, very, they're gonna show up as someone who's very giving, very loving, very caring, things that they weren't in the past. It's pretty much the opposite of who they were in the past. And I feel like you're gonna give this a chance. When you left this connection, I felt like you were done. You were done with it. You weren't willing to put up with it anymore. But I feel like now you've seen the change. And you know what? Yes, it's gonna happen quickly, but I feel like you're gonna test them. You're gonna test them to see what changed in them. And honestly, good for you. Good for you. You're gonna test them to see how they show up, but I feel like you're gonna give them another chance. I do, and honestly, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. However, with the Clean It Up card, I feel like once you guys are together, you might, what's the word I'm looking for here? I know what I want to say in my head, is just not coming into a sentence. Okay, so once this happens, once you guys are together, please don't bring back things from the past. You have to let go of everything that happened in the past with this person. You can't hold grudges and, remind them of everything they did, of everything wrong they did in the past to you. You can't do that. You have to separate the two and move forward. You can't bring up things from the past. Oh, you did this. Oh, you did that. You can't do that. You have to really move this forward in a positive manner. And then at the bottom of the deck, guys, I'm not even kidding, we have the 10 of Cups. I mean, what more do you want? This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, the 10 of Cups, I'm actually going to place this right here. The 10 of Cups. Guys, this is so lovely. I mean, the abundance is here, so the stability is here, the love is here. Do we have communication? Not much communication. I feel like you're going to be, what's the word? You're going to be surrounded by so much love and so much passion right off the bat once this transition happens, once this person comes forward, that you're going to forget to talk and clear things out from the past. And the conversation from the past needs to happen, but it needs to happen at the beginning so that then you can move forward. But, just remember not to bring things up from the past. Don't be resentful. Don't have any resentment towards the past. Just move on, just move on. Move on from the past. Start fresh, because this is beautiful. They're showing up as a completely different person. And, I do really think that they are ready now. Don't ruin this with, we tend to think a lot and we tend to overthink things quite often. I hate that about Libras, but hey, I'm one of them, so I know the feeling. Don't overthink things. Don't think that they're just faking this to get you back and then they'll go back to this. Just talk about what happened in the past, deal with that, and then move on to this beautiful scenario over here. I'm gonna get some guidance. What is the guidance for my Libra for November? Guidance for Libra for November, dealing with this beautiful situation over here. What is the guidance and advice for Libra? Thank you. Also, very, very strange, but I'm getting very hungry right now, and I feel like maybe some of you have gained some weight and you're afraid that this person won't like you anymore because of that. It's BS. They like you, okay? Just, yeah, don't even think about that. Just little side note. Advice and guidance for my Libras. Why aren't you coming out? There you are. Liar. Be careful of someone sneaky. Yes. Now keep in mind, you see this person as someone very sneaky. But however, please don't be that person. Don't be someone who, you hurt me in the past, I'll fake it and then hurt you back eventually. I'll get back to you, like I'll get you back. Don't be that person. Be honest. If you want this connection, go for it. If you don't, just let them go, but be honest with yourself. Don't be lying to yourself. And drop the lies with this person, just in general. Create something that's truthful. Guardian, a lost loved one watches over you. Now, I don't know if you have somebody who passed away recently, but they are definitely watching over you and they're there to protect you. I don't want to go too deep into that because, it's personal, but I do feel like you have somebody that's guiding you through this and just in life in general, and they're there to protect you and watch over you and support you. Well, yeah, from a distance, but they are there to support you in whatever you decide to do with your life, with this person, and just in general, in your journey on this earth. That is all I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. I hope we cleared some questions. Good luck with everything. I wish you the absolute best, both with this connection and in life. And I will see you next time.